Um, I don't want to overstep, but the other day brought me to the shop. Got on the phone with Dexx. Heard you talking about being his roommate. I don't know what he got going on with Pigeon, but I don't know if he's involved in that shit too. Just a heads up. This Pigeon was like asking me like, "Do you trust him? Do you think he's gonna snake me in this deal or whatever the fuck?" So I don't know what the fuck you got going on with him either. But just giving you a heads up.
I appreciate that. Yeah, Dexx is moving out soon. Like real
Oh, is
quick.
he?
Yeah.
Oh,
No
maybe
one
that's
knows
why.
that
Maybe
he's living
trying to
with
get.
me, really. No one
I just
knows, but
overheard you say
everybody
that
knows.
he was the. Yeah, I just overheard you say, "Yeah, you're my roommate" or whatever when you were on the phone with him. So.
Oh.
Well, maybe that's why he's talking to Pigeon. Then I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pigeon get in the house today somewhere.
Yeah. I like Dexx, but he moves way too different from me.
Yeah, that's what I basically told Pigeon. I said I don't like distrust him, but you just gotta know how he works because he kind of like it's not even like it's his way or the highway, but he just stubborn to a fault at times.
That's what it is.
If it doesn't make sense to him, it's gonna be hard to get through it unless you're willing to just concede, or I don't know. There's not really like an agree to disagree.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, I like Dexx a lot. I'm gonna continue working with him.
Yeah, I do too.
But when it comes to like close business, we just move different. Is what it is. To give you an idea, Rami called Dexx to see if he could sell Bitcoin, and apparently he told Rami, "Yeah, I can make that happen. I got some for you." And then he called me right afterwards.
Rami did or Dexx did?
Dexx did.
Is that the
like I think
shit?
Like I get it's just you know, I think we move different. Like he slings and I plan, you know? So like if something makes sense for him in the moment, he'll do it, which is good for the way that he hustles, right? But for me, that throws off my shit.
Big picture, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is there weekly taxes on this shit? On these houses? That's what fucking Pigeon was saying.
What?
He's saying that there's weekly taxes on the house.
I
like
don't think so.
Or some shit, or 5%.
Not that I'm aware of.
Should probably ask Kay. I assume he would know out of anybody if he got multiple houses and shit.
No.
Or I guess if you know anybody that's had a house for a long time. That would be fucked. These prices already fucking crazy.
Yeah, I so let me give you the T-man of what's going on. This is my perception of things, right? Is Mosley's, a lot of scamming was happening there, right?
Oh, really? Like
outside of Mary's control, right? Mary was also making good money by being one of the first to like make pots. So she had that like heads up. More power to it, right? But the price per part to repair was in such a way that there was no food left on the table and the mechanics were getting frustrated with it, right?
That's why the prices were so like whatever.
Yeah. Now, transparently, I don't know if the upsetness was from like her people or like those that couldn't get a piece of the pie type shit, right?
Yeah.
At the time, I was like very just wasn't a fan of Mosley's in general. I wasn't a fan of like you've heard me say this. I wasn't a fan of Mosley's, like separate from Mary and what she's doing over there,
just
right?
The business,
yeah. So I stopped my shop. Vinny starts his. And some of his early practices very much carbon copies of the way that I was selling shit off. Things were good, right? To the point where I was even thinking about merging with him. I still don't think there's like a problem per se. But then in the last week or so, I guess, and I don't know how long this has been brewing, because like I my own fucking lane, right?
Yeah.
Mosings and Populous starts like beefing with each other, right? Who knows where it started, where it ends. Something like Crowbars get involved where Mary's owed one, and like Dundee's caught in the middle. Like he's having beef with Mary. He's blowing up Vinny's shop. It's like an entire fucking soap opera, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone is like fully in the right or fully in the wrong. And none of that really even bothers me. Like I'll listen, I'll like agree with some shit. You know what I mean? I'm not this like, I'm gonna like completely agree. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you do 90% things right doesn't mean I'm gonna agree with the 10% I think is stupid type shit. But anyways, I've been in my own fucking lane. But recently this drama has led to a circumstance where Popular, for the sake of getting more traffic, is pretty much, we can repair twice as good as Master Mechanics, right? Popular is deciding to give away that extra repair volume for free.
And why is that? Just to compete?
I don't know. Like, it's actually so dumb.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound
like it's kind of like if someone started selling lock picks from the tow yard that you can buy directly for $300 and started selling them unlimited for free, right? We'll rip anyone who's a tow driver then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because the guy's being charitable or whatever the fuck is going through their mind, right? So like so now it's affecting me, right? And the thing is, like, even when I brought it up, there was an attitude of like, this is what it's gonna be, right? Like you could tell it was like, I don't know, they're subsidizing their shit by selling crowbars that they have. But the problem is that, like, that's not sustainable.
Not at all.
Take out your calculator for a second. Multiply 3 times 14. That is on the low end of what it costs.
You think I needed to pull out my calculator for that?
Yeah, 3 times 14. No, I'm going to give you more, motherfucker.
Okay.
3 times 14. That's the raw cost of materials at the low end of a material price.
Okay.
Right? A repair is 75. So do 75 minus, what was it? 42?
Minus or times?
Minus.
Okay, minus. Yeah, okay.
That's 33 per part.
Yeah.
Right? That represents acquisition of the material, crafting of the part, and repairing the pot. It also includes storage, security. That's their volume. So now if you repair someone's vehicle once, you make $330 and you split it between all those.
Which is like what, 5 different avenues or 4?
Like I'd say 3, roughly.
3? Okay, so about 100.
That's what it was. But now they're giving away a free extra one across the top. So in theory, you see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, 55. Yeah, no, definitely.
So
100%.
It's just like, bruh.
Yeah, it's it happens usually in every market where, I mean, I can't really say that we did the same shit at autos. Like, we marked the fuck out of our prices down for repairs and shit for so long because we were able to subsidize it with the amount of money we made from the car sales. So like we
Mary
could almost
was telling me about that, the tuna shop, right?
No, this was at autos.
Okay.
Back in the day, we were able to like get the repair cost like down so low, still pay. We would pay the most for materials and charge the least for repairs because it got people in the doors to look at cars to buy.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, it does happen with every market. That, I mean, that was still profitable for us. So it's not like we like lost money, and like obviously we made less money than we potentially could have if we did higher repairs, but we had probably more volume and we had people coming in buying cars and shit too. So when it's
Here's the
just, when
funny
you
thing.
don't have the
thing they're subsidizing is now out there. There's at
exactly
least 2 other people that can make these things. So low key,
Yeah.
I'm just like, what if I just give Mary
Getting
the other
sustainable.
blueprint?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why
How much
not?
those things
And
fucking
then
go
what?
for?
And then it's like, then what? You're
Yeah,
gonna get pissed, obviously.
yeah,
but
hell, he would be pissed.
It's kind of like, well, why are
It
you
would regulate
mad?
the market though.
You're literally fucked up the repair market.
Yeah,
But like, you know, so I'm just like, it's just whatever. Let's not even talk about how it's going to drive material prices down. But just think about it, right? So, anyways, I'm kind of sitting back, but I'm sort of wanting to like chip in a little bit into this whole thing, strictly because of the fact that it's so ass backwards.
yeah. Yeah, when there's not like, it's tough because you also don't want like a fucking, union ain't the right word, but like price fixing. Like price fixing doesn't really promote competition, but when competition is promoted so heavily that like it just fucks the entire market, it's like where's the balance? That's what you kind of have to define, because if everything's price fixed, then I think that just gets boring too when it comes to running a shop and having like competition.